قطع ناشط سويدي آلاف الأميال مشيا على الأقدام في رحلة من السويد قاصدا الوصول إلى الأراضي الفلسطينية ليسلط الضوء على معاناة الشعب الفلسطيني في ظل الاحتلال. قصة الناشط السويدي نعرفها من زميلتنا اللي بتنضم إلينا في الاستوديو، عالية الحموري. عالية، صباح الخير وأهلا وسهلا فيك معنا في أول حضور لإلك في برنامج هذا الصباح.
أهلا فيك علا.
شو قصة الناشط السويدي؟
خلونا نتابع مع بعض وبنحكي بعديها.
يلا.
تحت شعار المشي إلى فلسطين أو Walk to Palestine، قام الشاب السويدي بنجامين لادرا البالغ من العمر 25 عاماً بالإقبال على رحلة من السويد وإلى فلسطين لنشر الوعي حول القضية الفلسطينية. في رحلته هذه لم يركب سيارة ولم يستقل طائرة، بل مشى ما يقارب 5000 كيلومتر.
I'm almost finished now. It's only 1 week before I make the final distance from Amman to the border. Crossing the bridge, hopefully. We will see what happens. And I've been walking since August last year. It's almost been a year on the road, around 4,500 kilometers and 13 countries so far.
I'm sure it must be, hard to walk that big of a distance. So how are you handling it?
Yeah, it is tough. It is quite hard. There's a lot of challenges on the road.
Yeah.
And they are different, It was tough walking in the winter in Bulgaria. I slept in the snow once. It was tough in Germany. It was raining a lot and I didn't really meet many people on the road, so that was also tough.
How did you get into human rights activism and this entire campaign? Like, how did you start it? How did you get inspired to do it?
I believe the key to empathy is information and knowing about other people's situation in their daily lives. So the reason that people maybe don't care so much about Palestine sometimes is because they are probably unaware of the situation and what's going on. Or they've been misinformed or just heard little bits from the media and don't really understand the full picture. So for me, I met many Palestinians in Sweden and elsewhere that told me a lot about how it is as a refugee or as an occupied person. And I've read a lot about it, human rights reports, books, scholarships, scholars, I mean. And eventually I decided to go there and visit also. And when you do all of these things, when you start to really understand the full picture and the terror under occupation, to be frank, then of course you start to care. So that's why I'm walking, to try and share this message and try to tell the story of Palestine, because I've been there and I've met so many Palestinians on the road. I have a lot to share with people.
Did you get into any trouble on the road, walking all that, all those miles?
About a week ago I got run over by a car in Beirut. That was pretty tough.
How did it happen?
I was walking as normal on the road and it ran into me from behind.
Did you get stopped by any?
No, I get stopped by police and Secret Service and all these intelligence agencies. And violent people and nationalists and just violent people in general, you can say, because the police are a violent institution.
Okay. Where did you get stopped?
Almost every day in every country. And usually because I'm carrying a big Palestinian flag when I'm walking. So when people see that, sometimes they call the police and say, "There's this guy on the road with a flag. You should take him," or something. I don't know what they're saying, but the police always come, so someone is calling them. And the police have been asking me like a million different questions. Sometimes very stupid questions like, are you Daesh? Are you PKK? Are you a terrorist organization? No, I'm not. I'm walking the refugee route. There's so many people fleeing these wars happening all across the world. And there's not many people going the other way towards the Middle East. There's a lot of people
you're the only one.
from. Maybe, I don't know.
And I heard you were stopped in Beirut also.
When I came to Lebanon, I was interrogated for 6 hours.
Okay.
I had to take the boat from Turkey because I can't walk through Syria with the dangerous situation right now.
I heard you were stopped in Bulgaria also.
Yeah, it was really nice entering Bulgaria because there was a lot of Palestinians waiting for me at the border. And I came pretty late, so they took me to Sofia for sleep, and next day I went back to the border to walk. So I took the car right back to where the border was and started walking. And after maybe 1 hour, the border police came and arrested me. And they take me to the station.
How long did you stay there for?
It took a long time with them making phone calls and stuff first, maybe 2 hours. And then they took me to another place to take a lot of pictures of me, like I felt like a criminal. And then they took me back to the station and interrogated me and started showing me pictures of the Palestinians that had met me on the border, saying, how do you know this person? How do you know that person? It was good warm-up for the Israelis, I think, because they will interrogate you for a long time. They interrogate everyone. When I cross the border, I expect a really long interrogation because they don't appreciate human rights activists and people advocating for peace. I think that the Palestinian people will have their rights one day, one beautiful day. And the question is when. And we can influence that when. And it's just one step, you know.
Yeah.
Palestine will not be free next week, probably. So we have to continue working. I'm gonna continue working anyway. This is just one journey, one step. And the more people that start taking more steps, the faster we will have a free Palestine.
You made quite a few enemies along the way, but you have a lot of supporters as well.
It's crazy that when you talk about human rights and making a better future for everyone, that you make enemies. Imagine that, it's a paradox.
Have you noticed any differences in the freedom to express your opinions or the freedom to protest, you know, between different countries?
Yeah, I have to say in Turkey right now, they have been in a state of emergency since the coup. And every political activity, even though I'm not a political person, I'm talking about human rights and universal rights. It's very difficult. You need a lot of permission. It feels like you need a permission for a permission.
I noticed you're wearing the kufiya.
Of course.
Yeah, so what does it represent to you? I mean,
Well, it's a symbol of the Palestinian struggle. And the Palestinian struggle is a struggle for freedom, for liberty, for equal rights, and against oppression and domination.
do you have any last words?
Like the problems that we face in our world, they're usually created by us, by people. So they will be solved by people. They won't solve themselves. Palestine will not free itself. It will be freed by people. And we only have one decision when we wake up. It's am I going to do something or not? And I'm just trying to do whatever I can. And when enough people do that, surely the world will be a little nicer place, I think.
يا ظريف الطول وقفت اقول لك رايح على الغربي وبلادك احسن لك خايف يا ظريف تروح وتتملك وتعاشر الغير وتنساني انا يا ظريف الطول وقفت اقول لك رايح على الغربي وبلادك احسن لك.
إذن عليا، كيف وجدتي هذا اللقاء؟
طبعا كتير ملهم الشخص، ومن الأشياء اللي علقت معي علا أكثر من مقابلتي مع بنجمين كلمة حكاها صديق له فلسطيني مشي معاه جزء من الطريق. سألت هذا الصديق اسمه معتصم، سألته إنه ليه مشيت مع بنجمين؟ قال لي كلمة، قال لي أنا استحيت من حالي كوني رجل عربي فلسطيني ما عم بعمل إشي لفلسطين ولا أي مبادرة، وبالمقابل في شاب لا هو عربي ولا هو فلسطيني وعم بعمل هاي المبادرة أو مكرس خلينا نحكي سنة من حياته فقط لنشر الوعي عن القضية الفلسطينية.
طب هو إمتى رح يوصل للأراضي الفلسطينية؟
هو هلأ عم بيمشي للحدود والمفروض الجمعة إنه يروح لهناك، وطبعا بنتمنى له التوفيق.
طب أنت حسيتي إنه هو خايف أو متحمس أو فيه روح التحدي؟ كيف حسيتيه؟
هو يعني هو متوقع انه رح يكون في اقل ما فيها 7 ساعات استجواب معه، بس طبعا بتمنى له انه بعد الاستجواب انه يقدر يفوت وينشر رسالته.
طب شكرا لك عليا، ويعطيكي الف عافيه، وان شاء الله بالايام المقبله بنشوفك بتقارير ومواضيع جديده.
شكرا لك علا.